With this video, we hope to give you an understanding of the information required to create an analysis within OverseerFM. For this, we will use a completed analysis, this year-end 2018. When you first open an analysis or go to create an analysis, you will see that only the Blocks tab is visible. Until you've defined at least one block, then the other tabs will not be available to you. All of your blocks can be drawn for pasture blocks, cropping blocks, and other non-productive blocks like wetlands or forestry and house blocks. Once they are drawn, that will pull through the area, the climate information, and you can use the link to S-Maps to pull through the soil types. On the Climates tab, the only data which can be entered is whether you have snowfall, as all other climate information comes through from the climate database. Soil will feed through from the S-Maps or soil order information which you've defined under blocks, but it's here that you should enter soil test results. And it's important to enter these if you do have them, as you can see with this farm, the individual soil tests may differ quite considerably from the default soil tests for a particular farming type in the region in which you farm. Drainage, grass filter strips and wetlands can be defined in the Drainage tab. Pasture and crops, including fodder crop rotations. So for example, this kale crop, which is a 20-hectare kale crop which rotates through 2 pasture blocks, as we can see under terrace flats and top flats, can be entered in the Pasture Crops tab. Under animals, animals are entered as enterprises. In this case, we have 3 enterprises: beef, dairy grazing, deer and sheep. And then within each of those enterprises, we will enter the livestock types that we have, and also the events that happen throughout the year. This should be kept at a simple level. The model requires 1 number per month for the number of animals of a particular type which are in the farming system. It should not be used for a detailed farm stock reconciliation. If you have structures or effluent systems on the farm, for example, a dairy shed or a wintering pad, a feed pad area, then these can be entered in the Structures tab. And if you do enter those, then you will be asked to identify where any effluent from those structures is spread or exported to. The Supplements tab covers both harvested supplements made on the farm and any imported supplements. Imported supplements come under a range of options, and if the option which you require is not available, then you can create a custom supplement in order to record what you have used within your farm that year. Fertilizer is the same. Custom applications can be added, although under the product list we have all of the Fertmark products and all of the Fertmark companies listed, so that products and then their applications can be added in order to add up to the total amount of fertilizer applied to the farm during the year. And then applications can be expanded to find the information about what has been used. If you have irrigation, irrigation systems can be drawn and the management types defined within the Irrigation tab. The Greenhouse Gas Footprint tab allows you to override the default values for 4 of the GHG inputs into Overseer. These generally only apply to the CO2 numbers within the results, and so we do recommend that these are only inputted if somebody is asking you to. They generally have very small impact on the overall results, but some processors do ask you to enter the full information. And that is a full overview of all of the information which is required to generate an OverseerFM results